We got some images of what the future NBA 2K27 park should be looking like. And the community is tripping out on Twitter. Y'all know before every 2K, people start losing their mind. And we got some topics to talk about, man. Has 2K lost its soul? Have all multiplayer games lost their soul? Why is that? Is it the automation? Is it the AI? You are going to figure out why. You are going to be blessed with this immaculate knowledge. Hey, y'all be sure to turn on notifications so you don't miss out on any NBA 2K27 updates that will change your life. No double twisting, no throat hugging on the knee. Now, firstly, Jur's Flow posted these images of the neon light nighttime parks. Y'all let me know if this is a W or L to you. It looked good to me. I mean, there's no way when we get on this game 2K27 that it looks worse than these AI pictures that people are making. That would be horrible. It better be better, or at least on the same level. Y'all see he got these images. It looked cool. It looked cool. You know, maybe a little brighter. You know, just a smidgen of, you know, it's a little, you know, make it pop. Make sure there's no grim. It looked good to me. Now, Calicut made this tweet saying, I want rec like this again. Rec should feel like pickup game, like IRL. If y'all are real hoopers, y'all claim to want realism so bad. Do you really? Nobody cares for the uniforms. Bring back the aura. I completely agree, man. You guys already do it in part. And we're going for a realistic feel, right? We should be able to wear what we want. It's too much of an issue. Make some under the players, grayscale, certain light for players or outline. There's so many different things you could do. Shirts versus skins. There's so many different things you could do. Okay, real basketball y'all claim to want, but anytime there's any realism, I don't want it no more. Now here's what I gotta say about this. And this is about me wanting the 2K15 rec back. I know that's gonna make a lot of y'all upset. You're not gonna understand it because this wasn't a part of your era. You were still an NPC back then. Even if you touch the game, you can't really understand. But I'm gonna break it down for you, okay? Walk with me, walk with me, walk with me. Now, firstly, what I wanna say, 2K would not be what it is today if Park never existed and it was only matchmaking. The same with the rec. If it was only matchmaking and these aspects did not exist, 2K would not be what it is today. Now, let that sit in your soul, okay? Let it marinate in your soul. Do you still have a soul? Now, this is an undeniable fact, guys. One of the aspects that no other game really has. This is why this community has developed so crazy and the biggest creators ever have been birthed from 2K, guys. It's a lot deeper than you think. It has to do with that goddamn park that y'all are trying to phase out. You trying to rip out all the soul, all the culture out the game for these goddamn story mode NPCs. These goddamn casual gamers, these Sim Nation in disguise. I want realism when they really just want a slow and clunky casual 2K for these goddamn NPCs, man. Now, when I played rec, I don't know what y'all are talking about, some damn lag. I don't think of lag when I think of 2K15 rec. I don't even know what y'all are talking. And it's 2026. Shouldn't be an issue, right? And then if the courts are full, you just go to a new server. And then if it's too bad, you can have all you guys just go to a new server and, oh, we found a good one. Go in there, right? Now, what made 2K peak? Why you're addicted to it, why you have this love-hate relationship is the social aspect of it, the social environment of it. This is what blew 2K up and put it over so many other sports games and in general. It is that created a certain type of community, being able to pull up on people, walk up on people, watch people. It's just like in real life. Imagine if in real life, for y'all that really hooped, played sports, you know what I'm talking about, man. All those countless moments and memories that you will remember for the rest of your life. Having to wait for games, even though it could be a little annoying. But the whole aspect of gathering your team, sitting there watching, pulling up, playing, so many different intricate things that create memories that are everlasting forever. Now the rec, it has no soul, guys. They really think about it. It's just losers that don't want to space the floor. They're all forcing screens. You get 2 screens set for you, 3 people cutting every possession. It's just bot. Botland. It has completely lost its soul. People have varied from the park because of the cheaters and all this and that, you know, etc. But that's beyond my point, man. People think they want instant matchmaking, but they really don't, because they can't see the alternate reality of what they would actually enjoy more. If you were a kid and you played sports and, you know, you saw the other team playing and you sitting there waiting with your team, it's different. A lot of these games are removing the culture out of everything and automating everything for quick access, and it kills the true fun out of everything, man. For instance, even in other games, a lot of fighting games, you can't even talk to the person you're playing. Even though they can have an option to mute you instant, you don't even have the ability, completely ripping the culture out the game, guys. And you know who they're catering to. But what really blew up these games? Those moments. Some people call it toxicity, all this little stupid, whatever. But those moments is what blew up gaming. What blew up these individual games. Shooters. Being able to type to everybody. Being able to talk to people in the lobby. Being able to talk to the other team before the game, middle of the game, after the game, These blew these games up. They created so many moments that are everlasting in your mind. The peak of the gaming. It makes everything so much more enjoyable. The whole social aspect. It makes it so, this is why, even though there's a lot of trash multiplayer games out these days because they're catering to these negative 1% casuals, story mode games can't compare because the social aspect, the culture, the soul, they can't compare. These bots don't understand that your little peak story mode game, there's no social aspect. There's a reason when you're playing that game live, your little story mode game that you love so much. Keep in mind, I do dabble in the story mode games and all this and that every now and then. But guys, be bored out of your mind. The only reason you're talking is because you're on drugs. You on that, y'all are bored out of your mind. Have a normal person go live, nobody talking to him in his chat, and watch him play that story mode game. Be bored as hell. Not gonna sense no soul or energy. But if you go play a multiplayer game, you're gonna see the social interaction. Right? But now they got all these voice chat bans. They're removing the culture of the game. People scared to talk, but hopefully this opens your mind. It's like, for instance, there's a reason when creators, they go play park instead of playing theater, because it attracts more viewers. Why is that? Why do you think that is? There's more soul, there's more community, there's more life into it, right? I just want y'all to think, I guarantee you, if the rec never went to matchmaking, I guarantee you this game would be even bigger. If they kept it how it was and improved on whatever aspects, I guarantee you this game would be even bigger. And the community there would just be even more community. It would have created so many different groups of people. Cause just like real life, that y'all claim to want so bad. And they could just have a rank mode be matchmaking and completely remove the theater or whatever and pro-am, and they could have some type of rank mode, right? I don't know how I feel about this matchmaking stuff. I think it's really messing up the game. And a big reason why people prefer matchmaking is because it's easier to hide. The ranking system, it protects you. You're playing way less skilled players. You're hidden, okay? That's the real reason people prefer instant matchmaking. I guarantee you 100%. This is what people don't like to say. I guarantee you, if it was 100% true that you would play way worse players 80% of the time in the park over the theater, people would prefer the park. It's about who you're playing. Why they're preferring this instant matchmaking. It's not about the instant games. It's about who they're playing. And that's on me. That's on me. That's on my homie Littlefoot. But y'all let me know how y'all feel about everything. This guy says facts. I hate when people act like we want all the problems it had. 2K can give us the concept back with the issues corrected. This is what I'm saying. When people ask for past things in life, guys, this is clearly what they're asking for. They're not asking for a complete replica, copy paste. They're asking for it to be inspired by. Where's the brain function, guys? Multiple court lobbies, you could just switch. That's what I'm saying.
Standing duck. Yo, you're nasty.
Now look at this 2K 26 cheese.
Of all the exploits in 2K, this gotta be the worst one by far. I haven't seen anybody do this shit all year. Book spamming into standing duck. Yo, you're nasty. They gotta take this out of 2K27.
Now, I'm not on the component of taking it out of 2K27. They just need to increase the defense. Lateral quickness, body bumps, not being able to go through people, interior defense, buff contest. A lot of the cheese people complain about with dribbling and movement and all this and that, it will be nerfed significantly. But the reason they're not doing it, because they're catering to that negative win percent casual. I'm telling you, that's why. These issues don't have to exist like this. Now look at this. We got Small Guard posting this video. These comments are glorious. It's got 500,000 views in July, okay? The community is losing their minds, okay? Y'all might get mad, but I gotta educate you. I gotta educate you. First off, and we're gonna go over their comments, right? This guy doesn't exist. He's not an issue. Your envy syndrome is kicking in, guys. He doesn't exist. Most of what he's doing isn't even effective. He's hurting himself. He's front running. He's going for a clip, guys. Do you think he does this every play? He can only do this versus people that are not on his level. Do you guys not understand? So is this really such a great issue that you think it is? Wake up. Break the envy. Jealous of people over a video game, dog. Instead of thinking he cold, he don't exist in the player base. Y'all could have more of a point if it's 70% of people. He doesn't exist. He don't exist. Guys, why are we hating people that don't exist, that are decent at the game? Why do we hate what we don't understand? Why do we hate what we can't do? Now, I got tagged in this, right? So let's have a look-see at these comments, man. This is not basketball. Who cares? He doesn't exist. If you try to fix any of this, that's not even effective, most of the stuff he's doing. And these guys are so horrible. It's just, if someone's dribbling out the shot clock on you, you're horrible. It's not the game. It's you being horrible. On my soul. He's not doing this to me. On Moses in them. He's not. Now guys, he's saying this is trash, right? How dare you have a Madara profile picture? The Aura farmer himself. You're disgusting. You're kicked out the anime community. Even when these guys be spinning around, I don't play like that. But I can have respect for people that I'm not like. Things that I can't do. Because I know it's not an issue. And if it tries to get patched, it's gonna mess up all dribbling for normal people. Wake up. Look at this. Straight face, I bet. Just hate. Just hate. Everyone hates good people. Now look, this should tell you that he's hurting himself. He's going for a rare clip. You should actually like him for this. He's trash for being double covered. He has wide open teammates. He's going for a clip. Everyone does this. You've done this. Everyone goes for a clip. Do you think he's just doing this You spam the same dribble move. This guy act like he's some magnificent dribbler. I guarantee you watch him play, he does the same moves. No bag. But people say this type of stuff. Look at this. Just pure hate, guys. Pure hate. What? Just hate. And by the way, you could do dribbling like this on all these new 2Ks that y'all said. You could only do it on old 2Ks. You could do dribbling like this on all these new 2Ks. Now, a clip like this will go viral and people will be like, I'm not getting this game. Walking in on my son playing like this. You see this? Instead of being proud of him being someone who doesn't exist, look at this. Look at all this hate. Look at all this hate. This is what I tell y'all. The hate for anyone decent at video games, it's so extreme because everyone sucks and they're horrible. Even you listen, you can be converted. Stop hating on people that's better than you, guys. It's weird. Look at this. This guy's not doing nothing wrong. He don't exist. Look at all this hate, guys. A loser. Look, they telling him to Hannah Baker. They're telling him he needs the Hannah Baker, that he does not deserve life. Guys, look at this. He's just making something up. We just saw all the comments crying, it's arcadey nonsense, make a game for real people, all this and that. It's these guys, and you ain't no damn FBA. Ain't no way you a FBA, man. Stop false claiming, boy. He's saying, what's the point of this? How low does your IQ have to be to have fun? He's going for a clip, a highlight. He's not a professional NBA player. People go for clips. He's hooping. He's winning. He's blowing them out. He's going for a clip. If you never go for a clip, are you really even a real hooper? Look at this. Play like this, gotta Hannah Baker. Why? Because they can't play like that. I guarantee you if they could, they would. Guys, anyone that can actually do what he's doing, they don't talk like that. Do y'all think that's a coincidence? You hate what you don't understand, guys. That's a quote for a reason. Wake up. And then these guys, it's not like this is some game-breaking cheese that's just easy access. It doesn't exist. And most people can't do it. He's saying these people are the guys that ruin the game, but they don't exist. He thinks that 2K is catering to these players. Why would they cater to someone who doesn't exist? You guys are so brainless. 99.9% of their sales and microtransactions are to you negative 1% casual. Why would they cater to someone who doesn't exist? They don't. Or this game would be completely different. Game's so trash now. This why 2K sucks. That's what I'm saying. If you actually have a brain, they play completely different. If you have functioning thumbs, they're not gonna play like this. They styling on you cause you suck. Look, he's saying Buddy need a Hannah Baker. Why? This is why I genuinely don't play this game anymore. Why? He doesn't exist. You think you getting on and everyone you're facing is dribbling like this? They're not. You go play the game, people are doing almost no moves. They're just running to the rim or they're cutting. There's no spacing, they're standing in the paint, and they're setting double screens. That's how normal people play. They're not doing this. No adrenaline and barely any stamina loss. He definitely lost stamina. The hell is he talking about? None of this is effective. Look at what he's really doing. What move is there to really score? Look, his defense is so trash. He's finna go right. He played bad D. They played bad D. This was easy to box. This is why nobody plays this anymore. Because of someone that doesn't exist, guys. Make it make sense. They saying people that play like this is why they revert all the good patches. I guess he's saying Buddy only got one test. Look at this. 3 dribbles with the right stick. Y'all be sure to click the video on the screen if you want to see that NBA 2K27 refunder builder.
But hey, here we go again. Yeah. Here we go again. People talking this, but when this hit the fan, everything I'm at made me. Now break it down. Yo. Off the top of the dome.